Hello and welcome to another cupping with List and Beisler. And today we have three beautiful coffees, all from Guatemala and from one finca, from Finca Medina. It's going to be super interesting because we have three different processing methods that show the different flavor profiles and processing techniques from exactly the same coffee, from the same finca, from the same farm, maybe even from the same lots and slopes along the mountains, and really focus on only the processing method. Finca Medina is located in the Antigua region and actually just outside the city of Antigua in the southwest, just north of the Volcán de Agua. So they have really nutritious volcanic soil at Finca Medina. It was founded more than 150 years ago and is still family owned. They have approximately 100 hectares, of which 10 hectares always remain preserved as unspoiled nature and really tropical forest. Finca Medina is run with a very advanced farm management. They have their own sustainability program. They have their own quality assurance programs with their own quality laboratory. Of course, they have education programs. They have healthcare on the farm for their workers. They do community service. They have housing, they have waste management, and they really do various social projects. They have 30 people on steady payroll and more than 200 extra workers during their harvests. At Finca Medina, they produce all kinds of varieties and they do lots of testing and science programs about green coffee control. And in our case here, all coffees are of Bourbon and Caturra variety of three different processing methods. So let's see how they influence the cup. So let's start with the washed coffee. This time I don't want to go into very deep detail on the processing method and how that's done. Check out our other video from Colombia, Finca Los Alpes, where I explain all the different processing methods. But here I want to focus on the cup profile. So in this case, fully washed. Let's see the cups. The first nuance you realize it's a completely clean cup. There's a bright citric acidity. There are black tea-like flavors, but a really smooth dark chocolate base. It's really sweet and there's some red cherries in there. The second coffee on the table is a yellow honey. So let me show you the green coffee difference already. I guess you can see the color difference. This is washed and this is yellow honey. You see the color difference. You already see that this coffee has spent more time within some pulp and was dried on the patios on raised beds with some pulp still attached, non-fermented. So you see the color difference. But let's see the difference in the cup. It's still a very clean cup, but there's a more intense fruity acidity now. It's super sweet. It goes into the winey character. There's papaya, there's grapes, blackcurrant, all these dark red fruits, and it has a super velvet body. And the third coffee on the table is a natural. And again, we can see the difference. This is even darker green color. So this coffee, as you know, natural, was dried within its cherry down on the patio or the raised beds and then dry hulled in the end. So all the coffee pulp dried with the bean and all the sugars and all the sweetness went from the pulp, from the cherry into the bean. Let's see in the cup. In the case of this natural, it's super balanced. It's very sweet again. This time we have dried fruits, like sun-dried, really dried fruits, very sweet, very juicy. It's like drinking this black grape juice from the glass. It's complex, it has a smooth body, and there's notes of rosehip in there. So 3 really different cup profiles, same country, same farm, same varieties, only processing method distinguish these 3 coffees. And it's actually quite seldom, and we don't really have that very often, that we have 3 so consistent and high quality coffees from the same farm in different processing methods side by side. So I can only recommend you to try them out and roast them, cup them, and see the difference in the cup.